Here are 5 reasons why you're getting low paying photography jobs. And the last one, it's a bit cruel, but it's probably the actual reason. So number 1, your work's nothing special. You do a bit of everything. What you actually are, rather than a photographer, is a camera operator. You're the person they go to, we need a photographer. Not we need someone who can shoot this, not we need someone who does that. We need person and camera together. This is where most people have the most frustration in their career, when they fall into that little pot of people who own cameras. We need somebody with a camera to take a picture. The value that person places on you is low. It is purely based on the fact that you have a camera. Not a good place to be. Now, before we go any further, I'd like you to pop in the comments below what you feel the biggest ick in photography is that stops people getting more work, or the biggest letdown that people have in their work that just stops them being paid properly. The next one is that you're doing and sharing cheap work. Now, of course, we all do small jobs now and again. I do small jobs now and again, but we don't share them. You know, when you're starting out, if you want to be that big top portrait photographer and you go, oh, I just shot a baby christening, here's the pictures, everybody. You've just lost a lot of kudos. If you want to be shooting bands on magazine covers and album covers and things, then you go, well, look, I just did this maternity shoot. It's not the right thing. You're just sharing everything you photograph. I only share very specific bits of work I do. A small percentage of the work I do gets shared, because what I put out there is my brand. It is my marketing. And curating that perfect body of work is very important. Now, I do have a workshop, so shameless plug here, on how to create a commercially viable body of work. I recommend you have a look at that if you're not sure what this means, because that is 99% of you getting good jobs. Next up is that you're marketing to the wrong people. I see this all the time. Great photographers going, I don't understand, my work's good, why am I not getting paid more? And you look at who they're targeting, and it's clients with no money or clients who do not value photography. Unless you're in the right place, you won't be valued. In order to get the big paying jobs, you have to be in a place where you are appreciated. If I take myself to a huge ad agency and say I charge a 6-figure fee for doing a shoot, they'll be like, cool, perfect. If I go down to the local cafe and say that, they'll be like, we've got 100 quid, what can you do? It's all about being in the right place. For a lot of photographers who are good photographers, the thing that's holding you back is you're around the wrong people and you're marketing to the wrong people. Now, these last two are getting a bit more hard hitting, but reason number 4, you're a nightmare to work with. A nightmare to work with. And because of that, you're stuck at the bottom. Your work might be great, but if you're a diva, if you're difficult, if you're poor at communications, if you rub people up the wrong way, it doesn't matter how good you are, you're not going to make good money. And that is a cold, hard truth. And believe me, I've been there. I have been a nightmare to work with in the past when I was starting out. I was a bit... wasn't pretty. And the final one, and this is kind of what it all stems down to. If none of the above apply to you, you suck. You suck. Your work is horrific. It's awful. I get sent work all the time, and sometimes I'm just like, well, you've done everything right, but this looks bad. It's like getting dressed in the dark, you know, and that's fine. We all suck. I sucked for years. But you've got to get past that bit. You thinking that by taking a well-exposed photograph is that you're good at photography, that ain't going to cut it nowadays. An iPhone does that instantly. It takes more. You need to be good at creativity, not at photography. Photography is a tool you use to create the image. It's the medium we work in. But the image is what we create. And that's why you're getting low-paying jobs. I hope this has helped somebody out there to just go, yeah, that one's me. That's the one. Let's try and break that habit. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.